Oh, I get it. This is where new breathers come from.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
So the wolves are the heralds of the dead, and these are their souls coming to their place of rest.
So then why do they attack the living?
Because I don't know. Well, first, we can talk about this later. Get out of the clearing.
Fair enough.
Another ball of light.
Alright, we've solved the mystery of what the balls of light do. Let's, cheese it.
It comes down again, still silent. These don't make any
I
sound.
shut my eyes.
And they come down and they pass through the earth. Did you all shut your eyes?
Probably not.
Okay,
I did.
everyone but Theron gets blinded again by the light.
I said I shut my eyes.
Well, you didn't say it soon enough.
Haha. Come on, this way. I begin leading the two of you.
Alright.
Okay, by now it's been about 45 minutes since you've left the edge of the breathers in the clearing.
How close are we to the edge of the breathers?
To getting out of the crowd?
Yes.
You're about half a mile. Quarter of a mile is what I meant to say.
Keep moving.
And go ahead and make 2 more checks to see if you bump into any breathers. Anything below a 10.
I'm good.
I'm good this time.
I screwed it up.
Okay, once again, you hit a breather, and it turns towards your direction, stares for a little bit. It groans, but it doesn't seem to do anything. It can't notice. It doesn't see you. So you keep moving.
Alright, we continue to make our way through the clearing.
Okay, 2 more checks.
Oh
Nope.
yeah, no.
I
Nope,
succeed,
nope.
one of them being a natural 20.
Same, actually, my first one.
You guys skillfully weave in and out of the breathers, no one noticing you. Until your spell wears off.
Are we out to the clearing, or at least close to?
No.
Oh.
You're close to it. You can see the edge of the clearing, but your spell wears off, and then every breather around you turns and looks straight at you.
I can
Time
do it.
to run!
I can do
Let's
it one
go!
more time.
Nope, let's go.
Okay.
Are they doing anything, or are they just staring at us?
They're about to attack. You have a chance.
Run!
Run.
I break a mushroom, throw it at the ground, and start running.
Yep.
Same thing.
Same. Actually, crush a mushroom.
Smoke cloud and go.
Run.
Okay, the breathers, there's about 50 or so around you. They all swarm in towards you, and as you keep running, are you going to do anything to the breathers in front of you?
Try to dodge them.
Throw a mushroom.
Am I in front of you guys, or are you guys in front of me?
Okay.
I'm going to spend a key point to activate dash, which doubles me movement speed.
Bye.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'll cast haste to keep up with them.
Yeah, okay,
All
I'm
right.
running at a normal pace.
All right, Lilith's mushroom goes into the breathers in front of her, and the other ones that are swarming in towards you, they hit the mushroom cloud before they can really get to you, and they sort of stop their movement. But those of you who are going faster than her, all start taking damage from the breathers as you pass through them.
Alright, how much damage?
You take 10 points of damage.
Alright, that's not bad.
As soon as I get right beside him so that he's not in front of me, I'm gonna cast lightning bolt straight through the crowd of those that are in front of us.
Ooh, okay. Do you like stomp on the ground too? Like,
So like I'm running, I do like a leap, I cast it and just keep running.
yeah, all right. You hit all of the breathers in front of you, and it creates this path as they shriek and move out of the way.
Keep running.
And slowly the path seems to close up as you're running towards it.
I've got more. I'll do another one.
Okay, you cast it again successfully, opening the path just enough. There's just enough space for you to get out.
Come on.
Alright, let's get going.
I'm sprinting. I don't know
Okay.
if I'm keeping up, but I'm sprinting.
You jump through the clearing, and you make it out from the breathers, but they're still behind you, and they're going to keep following you if you don't do something.
Gonna break another mushroom, throw it back into the horde, keep running towards the tree.
Yeah,
If
I'll
we
do
can
the
see
same.
the tree. I don't know. I'm gonna run into the forest.
Okay, the mushroom that you break and throw behind you manages to stop a lot of the breathers. And they just sort of float there, and they seem quite relaxed.
Let's keep moving.
I agree with that one. We'll recap when we stop.
Okay, you keep moving, and you make it away safely.
Well, that was interesting.
Also,
And fun.
we didn't learn anything.
Yes,
That's
we
not
did.
true at all. We
Well-
learned that that's how they get there. We learned that the wolves are what bring them here, which is probably why we couldn't kill them. It would be essentially like killing a god.
Also, we learned nothing of what's actually controlling them either.
Maybe there's nothing controlling them.
Maybe they're just bored, overpopulated.
They could be confused. In fact, maybe they're just trying to get help. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if General... whatever his face was.
General Poncy Sword,
Yeah, that guy.
General jerk face.
as eloquent as always.
I don't think he'll like that answer if we come back and tell them. Just
Well, we
doing it
can't
for
exactly
fun.
come back yet, can we? There's no boat. Why don't we
Yeah.
head back to the landing for now and see if the promised reinforcements are here?
I forgot we were getting reinforcements.
Well, he said we were
yeah.
getting reinforcements, so
Yeah.
we'll see what actually happens.
So what's the plan?
Head back to the beach where we landed.
What time is
Okay,
it?
Which direction are you moving? What time is it? It is about 4 o'clock p.m.
We're heading back to the south and to the east, back towards where we originally landed.
Okay, you're heading back south and east. Is that south by southeast, or is that southeast?
It's in the direction that's to the east and to the south.
Got it. Southeast.
Aye.
Just flat southeast. Okay. As you move towards that direction, you start to come across some mountains.
Nope, avoiding these.
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of skirt the mountains then, around the clearings, yes? Or sorry,
Aye.
around the base of the mountains.
Those mountains end up in unfortunate things.
Okay. You keep
Once we
skirting
hit
around
the
there.
mountains, I think we change to our general direction of just more of a south. We're trying to get back to the beach.
Sure. Okay. All right. You change your direction more of a south. And by now, the sun is starting to set.
All right. Continue walking to the south until the sun continues to set. Just trying to get towards the beach instead of in the actual forest.
Yeah, you're still in the forest. The sun is setting.
All right.
Let's make a camp.
Camp is fine for me. Pull out my hand axes and chop down some larger bits of tree. Put them in a pile.
They don't like fire, right? Or at least they tend to try to avoid it.
Well, it hurts them.
So maybe we should set up like a bunch of spears or something made of wood and keep them lit so that there's like a ring to keep them off.
You can hear the faint sound of a breather.
All right, worth a shot.
Do we have wood?
I just
Yes.
put down a bunch of
Yeah,
coal.
you've
Yeah,
got wood.
I
You cut
start-
down some wood earlier.
I start putting sticks in the ground in a circle and lighting them on fire at the top.
Okay, you successfully do so. So you light the fire.
Aye.
Okay, and you successfully light the fire. The breather gets closer, and it finds your camp. It stumbles upon you. It's a normal-sized looking breather. It's about 4'3", floating. It's got its tattery tunic and no arms.
Does it go through the ring of fire?
It's kind of standing back a little bit. It doesn't attack immediately, and it's just watching.
All right. I'm going to try and talk to it.
Sure.
Hello? Can you communicate, Mr. Breather thing?
It kind of sways slowly side to side.
All right. Can you tell me why you are leaving the island? Or why your kind is leaving the island?
And then it lunges at you.
Alright, that's not good.
So
to
make a roll
Roll
see
to
if-
get out of the way.
Yep.
I get a 17.
Okay, and it's not too hard to move out of the way of this slow breather as it rolls a 2.
Oh,
Oh boy.
It's a train.
I'm
Watch
going
out.
to start attacking it
Okay, how are you going to attack it?
with me fists.
Okay,
It lunged at me, so I assume it's within melee range.
sure,
Alright, I'm going to attack it, which is 4 attacks.
sure.
A 13.
Okay, and this will be what is called an attack of opportunity. And that means that you have an opportunity to attack. So
Alright.
I'm going to say that because you're focused and it's you've dodged out of the way of it, that you just get automatic hits.
Alright,
And you punch it, but it doesn't seem to do much.
alright. 12 damage. Well,
Sure.
from magic. All my strikes are magic.
Oh, yes. Okay, that's right. It takes some damage. When you punch it, it feels like you're just punching like a human behind the cloth.
I was trying to talk peacefully. Get back outside the circle, you little beastie. As I continue just to lay into it.
Okay, what is Lilith and Theron doing?
well, I guess I'm going to, probably take out my shield, since I think that was a thing that actually worked last time.
Okay,
While she's taking out her shield, I'm gonna hit it with a fireball.
sure. You cast Fireball at it.
Got an 8
Okay.
plus 4. 12.
Yep, you hit it. This breather seems to be pretty slow.
Cool. That's 7 damage.
Okay, yeah, it takes 7 damage, and its cloak looks like it's gonna start lighting on fire a little bit, but the breather rushes back out of the forest and kind of like hits some trees and branches on its way out, and that kind of puts the fire out. But it's very hurriedly, just like bouncing off the trees, trying to get out.
Do any of those trees light on fire?
No.
I wonder if you can actually light mist on fire. I would assume probably not.
It's almost worth a shot. Not quite. We're not quite at that level of hatred yet. But
Maybe,
soon.
Maybe when we have to leave.
Maybe one more friend's death and we'll get that point. Alright.
And the breather seems to be gone.
Alright. Well, your ring of fire did absolutely nothing.
It stalled it for like, half a second.
Aye. Half a second. That was real useful. We'll just stick with a campfire and a watchman this time.
Well, who wants first watch?
I got it. I can meditate while watching.
I guess I'll take a second watch.
Alright.
I guess I'm last.
Well, another lovely day in paradise.
I go to sleep.
Same.
Okay.
I begin to rest again.
Okay.
Or,
Yeah.
well, I begin to meditate, keeping watch.
Yep. So you're gonna keep watch while meditating?
Aye.
How long are we sleeping?
You are sleeping for 8 hours. You get quite a lot of sleep. It's about like 12 a.m. So you're gonna wake up at sunrise.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was.
Eh.
Yep. You wake up and you hear the sound of a breather.
Why are they the most relentless boogers ever?
Probably because we're alive. And, well, I can't say that. There's 2 other people that are alive on this island.
Yeah, well,
They
one of them
seem to
has
ignore
a
them.
garden of magic mushrooms, and the other one is crazy and lives underground.
Well, maybe we can just go ahead and make our way to the docks anyway, and it won't follow.
Yeah.
That
Where?
would be
Which direction is the breather?
The breather is to the north of you.
So yeah, let's just head south.
Yep. Yep.
south it is.
Okay, you head south, and you keep going south. You make it a, pretty good ways, and the beach is starting to come up.
Alright. Well, then we're almost at the dock. Then what's our next plan of attack? Do we have something in mind if there's a boat here?
Well, there's a boat. We try and go back.
I guess. And maybe get reinforcements.
Maybe try to explain that we've learned more about this island than there's ever been studies done ever, and we can come back alive.
Yeah.
Well, if there's no boat, what's our plan then?
I guess we keep exploring.
We can go further west, see if maybe there's something past that clearing.
Also, I guess we can go north.
We'll skirt the mountains and end up at the north end of the island.
Yeah. I have this bad feeling that, of course, what we need is probably with the wolves.
Oh, I guarantee we're going to have to deal with those.
Only we had a druid.
That would may not even be helpful. Who knows what those wolves actually are?
Yeah, but, I mean, they howl, so...
Well,
They howl.
Maybe-
You can howl too if you want to. And that doesn't mean a druid is necessary
They
to
could
deal with
speak
your
that. They could
blithering.
talk to the animal.
I don't know if I would call these wolves. They're more like heralds.
And a
Evil.
god might be a more apt term.
Maybe they're a spirit. I've never seen an animal, well, an animal like a wolf use magic before.
Well, magic used to be a lot more common than it was now. You don't remember as you weren't born, but I lived back before the wars. Back when mages used to be more than common. And there were all sorts of manner of creatures that could do more than you could ever imagine.
I guess I'm just a unicorn then.
Not quite a unicorn. Those are a lot more deadly than you'd like to think.
Well, should we...
Yep, you make it to the shore, and at the shore you see what looks like a campsite. So there's like some canvas tents set up, and you see people.
General Pompous is here.
Or his newest unfortunate souls that he sent.
Yep, I guess let's go introduce ourselves.
Yay, we're the dirty criminals that he sent us the first wave, hoping we died.
I wonder if they have a boat.
Do you
I was-
see a boat?
I was watching them pilot that thing. I bet you we could steal it.
I'd be up for anything after today and
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah. I'd like to get as far away from those wolves as possible, actually.
All right.
Alright, let's introduce ourselves then.
Okay, you walk up, and are you just entering the camp, just going
Aye.
straight in?
Aye.
Okay, you're not even gonna like shout or,
Nope.
or
No.
say anything?
Nope.
No.
All right, no one notices you going up to the camp as you walk towards it.
I just take a seat near either a cook spit or a campfire or whatever they have instead of me brewing kit.
Well, when you go to try to take a seat, you get close enough to the camp that a guard whips around, draws a sword after he hears you. Who are you? Hey, stop!
I don't think we've met this one before.
He's really edgy.
Aye, I don't think he likes it here.
And then he sheaths the sword. Are you the adventurers that were sent here to investigate Nis?
Adventures.
Oh,
not
that's a new
criminals.
title.
Oh,
For
yeah,
us.
no, criminals was
Wow.
definitely the first word.
Well, I'm sure that you've been promoted or absolved of your criminality, given your braveness.
Oh, I'm
But-
sure we've been absolved of all former misdoings.
Does that mean we get to go home?
Well, you're gonna have to talk to General Patchek about that.
Oh, is he here?
Check.
Yes, he's here.
We weren't that far off with his name, to be entirely honest.
We weren't. I'm sure he'll like our change.
I am sure he will as well.
So let's go talk to this general.
Pat check.
Sure
Patch.
thing, sure thing. Okay, I will take him to you.
Take him to... Okay.
Or take you to him.
There we go.
Ah, he's learning, he is.
I like this one. They
That was
can
a
be
GM
taught.
mistake. Yeah, so he takes you through the camp, and you get to a more kind of high-ranked area. You kind of enter through like some little flaps, and it's this separate tent with lots of like tables and like candles and stuff, and they have maps on there. and the General Patchek, he's sitting in his chair at the other side of the table. Ah, it's you three again. Wait, wasn't there a fourth?
There was.
We'll tell that story later.
Very well, okay. How did it go?
Are you really gonna ask us that?
You just asked us if there were 4 of us, and now there's 3 of us. How do you think it went? Genius.
Not so well, I assume. I'm sure that you've heard that you've been promoted from criminals.
Aye, we heard we're adventurers now.
Adventurers, that's right. A good title,
What
is
a
it
lovely
not?
title that
I'm
we've been
so
given.
honored, as you can tell.
Fantastic.
So honored.
Maybe we'll even be promoted to guards.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
What an honor that would be.
Guards. You lot being guards. Oh, you make me laugh. Well, what did you find out? Yes.
You need to go to the top of the mountain.
Top of the mountain. What's at the top of the mountain?
The heralds of the
breathers.
They summon them there whenever a soul dies. The 3 wolves that live on top of the mountain let out a massive howl, and a new breather appears to the west.
Oh.
So we should definitely take all of your men. Definitely go up there. Kill them, breathers, no problem.
No more breathers.
We
no
almost
more
fought,
summoning.
We almost fought them off. A little extra kick would have been.
It was
all
a
we
little
needed.
too cold, and we weren't prepared for it.
And it was dark.
Very dark.
What were the breathers like?
They don't like fire or
breathe.
magic, and there's a few other natural remedies about the island that keeps them at bay. Oh, and they don't like underground. So if you dig like rats, they won't bother you.
Ooh, underground. Good tip. Thank you. We'll have our men digging trenches to set up camps. Well, did you find out what the breathers are?
The souls of dead.
The
Anyone who dies in this or in the other place, I forgot it at the moment. I've been a long day. Siderton, sure. They come here.
He's old. He forgets.
300 years on this earth, and you'll see how much you remember. But anytime they die, the heralds, as we have taken to calling them, the wolves, they summon them here, and they come to be as breathers. So they're all of your dead, forever.
Oh boy.
Aye.
Okay, well, thank you for the information. We will try to figure out what to do.
So does that mean we get to go home?
Well, seeing as you lot know where to go, I can't see how I could possibly let you return
Here,
home.
I have a better plan. Just give me a sheet of paper. I'll chart up the map for you.
Or we just point at the map that you clearly have right there. We can show you right where to go.
How do you know where you went?
We kept charts.
I'm a pretty smart dwarf sometimes. I
don't. So, as a GM, I don't recall you.
I'm
marking
going
down
to
things on your
bluff my way into pointing out where the
map. Sure, roll for bluff.
Nope, not even a little bit.
What'd you roll?
Don't
I got
worry.
a 1.
I kept some charts.
I point to the
18.
wrong ends of the map.
After
Sireton.
Gramps thinks that he wrote down the maps, but that was actually me.
after Herrick tried to lie about the maps and rolling such a low number, a natural 1 as it's called, the lowest on the dice, General Patchek says, "Yeah, I don't think you guys took any map notes at all. I don't care what you have to say, Theron. Theron's your name, right?
Wow,
Oh my
you
gosh,
remembered. You should be honored.
I know, man. Oh, my lord, it's a pleasure to be remembered. Of course.
I don't
course he
believe any
tried.
of you. You will take us to the locations that you found.
That's fine. We can go to the top of the mountain again.
We can take you up there. Or would you prefer to see the clearing of more breathers than you can ever care to count?
Tune in again next week for Party of 3, Episode 3, as we join our adventurers Herrig, Lilith, and Theron on their ascent again up the mountain and to the clearing, presumably, with General Patchek and his crew. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again Sunday, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m.
This episode of Party of Three was recorded during a live broadcast on WARC 90.3 FM in Meadville. To check showtimes or listen to previous episodes, visit partyof3.co. If you would like to donate to WARC, visit warcmeadville.org. You may also donate directly to Party of Three by clicking the donate button at the bottom of our website.